Check. Hey, Redbird. How's everybody doing this beauty Tuesday evening? Woo! Well, my name's Tait. I'm your host for this whole evening. If you are joining us for the first time on a Tuesday at Redbird, you're in for a treat. This is my favorite night of the week at Redbird. It's Three Little Birds, followed by open mic. So what that means is to start the night from 7 to 8:30, we've got three singer-songwriters, including myself, playing all original music. All of the writers that we have on the Three Little Birds stage have been writing for many years and are pros in their fields. There are a couple things I want to point your attention to. So before we get started, we're grateful to be performing and standing and sharing the land here on the ancestral and traditional territories of the Okanagan Syilx peoples. Next, I want to point your attention to a couple things in the room, a couple feature pieces of architecture. So on your tables, there's these little red table talkers. So those have a QR code. That is one way you can support our artists tonight. And if you miss that, that's okay. If you miss it all night, there's one right above the kitchen there, and it's made super huge, so you can do it from just about anywhere in the room. So that way you can take care of our artists with your phone. Just type in $100 each, and that'll take good care of your artists tonight. As well, if you don't do the digital tipping thing, we've got you covered. We have the old-fashioned analog-style tip jar at the front. It's on the subwoofer. Don't be afraid. The subwoofer is just there more for show, really. All right. Well, would you like to meet your artists tonight? Excellent. So starting on your far right of the stage, this gentleman has been a friend of mine for many years. He's been writing for much longer than that. He writes with an act called River Teeth. He moonlights or daylights as Mr. Brown knows at festivals all over BC with his partner in crime. And he is also a member of the Kentucky Eileen alumni. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Stef Be. Sitting center stage, returning for her second Three Little Birds performance. She has been nominated with her trio for a Juno and a CCMA, her trio Lace. She is a writer. She's got a solo or two solo records, correct? 2 solo records up on your streaming platform of choice. And do you have CDs? Do you have CDs? No CDs here, but they do exist. They do exist. So if you want a CD, please welcome to the stage Giselle Sanderson. And what we're going to do from 7 to 8:30 is we're going to play all original music, and we're going to share some stories about those songs, maybe improvise on stage, collaborate a little bit. Who knows what's in store for you folks? But I do want to mention, if you're here to listen to the music, please join us here up at the front. If you're here just to chat and hang out with a few friends, there's lots of seating at the back as well. All right. That means I got to figure out what I got to play. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a relatively new one. This is a tune I wrote. We're getting close to ski season. So this is a tune I wrote about. There's a little lake at the top of Big White, and it's a lake I go to frequently, a couple times a year at least, and I go to visit and hike. And when I'm on my one plank, I often stand at the top of the cliff because I've laid many friends to rest up at Ronda Lake. I've been in the adventure tourism business for many years, as well as the musician business for many years, and we do tend to lose friends pretty early in those industries. So this is a tune about Ronda Lake, and it's not, I swear, it's not as sad bastard as it sounds. My way up to Round the Lake, watch all the whiskey jacks fly. Little jar full of ashes and endless pale blue skies. Did most of them I growing here, from sprout to towering tree. Bumps and scars that I carry now, they remain to remind me all of my won't be back tomorrow. And I ain't ready to be here, 'cause I remember who I used to be. Oh, won't you take me home? Take me home to Roundel. Oh, won't you take me back today? Oh, won't you take me home to Roundel? Oh, won't you take me back to the days I was hold on for a day in Roundel? It's time for you to see who I really is. Thank you.
Love it.
Just like that, I'm going to take my baton and pass it on to Giselle.
So thanks for having me here again.
You're very welcome.
Being part of this. This is my favorite kind of night. Singer-songwriter night, and hear everyone's stories about the songs, how they got there. So my story about this song is, I guess I was feeling kind of like I was on the treadmill of life and really tired at the end of every day and not really sure if I got anywhere. And trying really hard to be good at everything, good wife, good at my job, good mom, just good. And I kind of got to a point where I wanted to call uncle. Like, I'm trying so hard at everything, and I'm not sure if I'm really even getting there. I just want to throw in the towel. Anyway, this is called Grace for the Good Girl. Okay. Good girls try, then we try harder, stainless steel, shining like armor, a perfect white, model mother and martyr. Running, I the baton. All right, there we go.
All right. Thanks again for having me, Dan. So this, I'm going to start with a song that came out of the last few years. I kind of stopped writing for a bit, and because I just kind of lost my way a little bit. So this was me lamenting the fact. You know, sometimes, you just look in the mirror, you're like, who's that guy? A little cliche, but... It'll be alright. It's what you say to the mirror, but those eyes defy what you speak. Don't pick a side. If neither one looks appealing, save your time. Don't waste your energy. Hey, me. Where did you disappear to? Take me, I wanna go. Lately, I've been looking for a way through. Take me, where did you go? I gotta know. There was a time when you sang like a sparrow, rain or shine, even 20 below. Now through the night, you blend into the shadows, and in sunlight, oh, you avoid the glow. Hey, me, where did you disappear to? Take me, oh, I wanna go. Lately, I've been looking for a way through. It's hazy. Where did you go? I gotta know. Fake your smile, faking an apology. Every mile is a marathon. All the while, they'll see what they want to see. Pay no mind and just carry on wherever you go. But where did you go? Hey, me, where did you disappear to? Take me, oh, I wanna go. I wanna go. Lately, oh, I've been looking for a way through. It's hazy. Where did you go? I gotta know.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool choices in that song, like the progression, but also the mouth trumpet. Love the mouth trumpet.
You're gonna hear it again.
Okay. Can I do mouth trumpet on this next one? Yeah.
I hope you do.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I had one song in mind, and then Steph started playing the mouth trumpet, and I'm like, oh, I gotta bring mine out now. Actually, there's room for some back and forth if you want.
Okay.
Yeah? On the mouth trumpet.
I got the best seat in the house.
A mouth trombone, I don't have the low register for the trombone. Garrett actually does a fantastic mouth trombone. That's kind of where I picked it up from. Local artist in Kelowna here, Gary Saturday is what he's known as. He does a fantastic mouth trombone.
No way. Wow.
Well, I could tell you a story about why I'm playing this song, but truly it's because it has mouth trumpet in it. But this is a song I wrote. It was inspired by my mom. And she always told people proudly, and for good reason, that she burned her bra for women's rights in the 60s on Parliament Hill. Tait is a hell of a woman.
Yeah.
And she always taught me to listen to the protest writers. And so I grew up listening to Cat Stevens and Joni Mitchell and Neil and Bob and Joan Baez and all kinds of artists like that. But until 2017, I hadn't really written a protest song. So this is the first protest song I really wrote and released, and this is called Powder Keg. Well, those kings are eating chowder, and they're spilling on their thrones, while them seas are getting rougher for those of us at home. Don't you wanna believe in a world that is good? They'll go away and we'll do what we should, yeah. Well, this world is getting tougher, that we can be sure. The voices getting louder of sheep and devil's fur. Don't you wanna believe that we can be saved? The air will be good when we sing away. Don't you fret now, darling, don't you pout in my ears. Sit back and relax and enjoy our golden years. So normally I do just kind of a one-off solo, but maybe I'll take a section. And do you want to take a section?
Yeah. Let's do it. That's a tough act to follow.
Yeah. You want to do some back and forth?
Oh yeah.
We'll turn it around. Stef Be, everybody. I said those kings are eating chowder, and they're spilling on the thrones, while them seas are getting rougher for those of us at home. Don't you wanna believe in a world that is good? They'll go away and we'll do powder keg blows, everybody knows who lit the match. If the powder keg blows, everybody knows who lit the match. If the powder keg blows, everybody knows who lit the match. If the powder keg blows, everybody knows who lit the match. Thanks very much. Nice job, brother. That was awesome.
You guys are so fun. I'm feeling like void of talent all of a sudden.
No.
I need to learn an air instrument. Yeah. As writers, I guess we get our hooks from a lot of different places. Sometimes conversations, sometimes movies, billboards, you name it. So you never know when you might show up in one of our songs. This was the Patsy Cline movie for me. I think she's in the hospital having one of their babies, and Charlie is at the bar for the night, so he doesn't make it for the birth of his baby. And he shows up at the hospital the next day with flowers and says, "Well, you're not mad, are you?" And she says, "Well, I guess it's just whiskey under the bridge." So I thought, well, I'll give that one a try. You had a pack of Camels in your t-shirt sleeve. You and Jack Daniels always swimming upstream, and I look good on the back of your bike, and I would have held on for the rest of my life. It was happy hour at the local stew. Nobody left till they got their fill. Innocent enough, just kids being kids. Friday nights were just whiskey under the bridge. Wish I knew then what I know now. Just one more is one the devil pours, and maybe I know how to be stronger than your weakness. And the life we made won't be washing away like whiskey under the bridge. Years are short, but the days were long, and they got long, and you stopped coming home. Time for the bath, time to put them to bed. I ran out of time to care where you'd been. Wish I knew then what I know now. Just one more is one the devil pours, and maybe I know how to be stronger than your weakness. Thanks a lot.
So this song, the story behind this song was a friend. It was last year. I was in a funk, and a friend. It was my birthday week. A friend invited me and my partner to come out to her cabin, and it proved to be just a really inspirational getaway. And while I was there, I took a challenge, and I was reading a book by Jeff Tweedy about just challenging yourself to write a song in an hour, and this is what came out of it. The song's called Blood Pressure.
I was born again last night, playing songs and feeling right. Blood pressure coming down, blood pressure coming down. Hung out by the waterside, waiting for the coming tide. Blood pressure coming down, blood pressure coming down. Feel lighter by the pound since I've been out of town. I've been coming around. I'm gonna do it now, I'm gonna do it now. Blood pressure coming down. Oh, the trouble in my life when it hit an all-time high. Blood pressure going up, blood pressure going up. Wires cross inside my mind, coming down like power lines. I think I fucked up. Blood pressure going up. Got caught in a rut, got tied in a knot. It's trying to fill the cup. It's always been enough, but it's never been enough. Blood pressure going up. Since I've been on the road, I've been breathing. Whatever I called home is a feeling. When I look into your eyes, there's a universe inside. Of lost, but I'm found. Blood pressure coming down. Both feet on the ground, and sunshine in the clouds. I'm coming around. I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it now. Blood pressure coming down.
You wrote that in an hour.
Well, you know, I fine-tuned a couple things over the next couple days, but yes, the framework was.
It would take me a week
done.
just to write that guitar lick. That was so good.
Oh, thank you.
Those songwriters challenges. Is anyone out there kind of a budding writer, starting to write a little bit or write? Yeah. Those songwriting challenges are so helpful. I started using them now kind of when I have a block, and I get a block often because I'm pretty ADHD, and so I get blocked all the time. Actually, to be honest. So.
Excellent company.
So I did the same this summer. I did a couple songs that were a challenge, and it was called the Teacup Challenge. But it's the same premise, like writing a song in an hour. The Teacup Challenge is you have to write a song in the time it takes for you to finish your cup of tea or coffee or whatever it is.
Before it gets cold?
Wow. I just kept it there for 3 days.
I'm not done yet.
And so I'll do one of those because those I really believe in those challenges. If you're having trouble writing, or if you're just learning to write and trying to find your voice as a writer, because it's interesting. We have as writers, we have all these expectations that we put on our work, but even prior to that, there's expectations out in the world of, you know, artists you look up to and artists that you admire and artists that you work with and stuff. And it's nice to wash those away every once in a while. So this is one I wrote with the Songwriters Challenge, and it's all about my ADHD. At this point, I got my card from the doctor saying I've got ADHD, and at the time he was asking if I wanted to take medication, and I figured I'm 36, I've made it this far, let's try. Now that I know, let's see what I can do. And so that's kind of what this song's all about. It's pretty funny. It's very ADHD in that it doesn't make any sense, but you'll see. Turn signal clicking, exploding kittens, wandering path of mind. Sit and be mindful, 'cause recess is canceled. Oh my God, look at the time. Lilacs and fly traps and licorice root, baseball and pool hall and old rubber boots. See that my brain has been wired quite unique, but it seems to change with each day of the week. Barcelona, the word sounds so nice. Barcelona and oh, white bride. Turn signal clicking, exploding kittens, wandering path of my mind. Thank you. I haven't really modified that one yet. It's short and sweet at the moment, but
It's awesome. And you're in good company, by the way.
yeah, excellent. Neurospicy. That's us.
There's a lot of gifts in it too, right?
That's
Yeah.
what I figured, and I started trying to read about it and just stay
Yeah.
on top of it, and it's kind of a superpower.
It totally is.
You can wield it as a superpower, and
Yeah.
it's pretty
Yeah.
neat. So
I was hanging out with my cousin, and she was dating this guy, that I wasn't a big fan of. And every time we'd get back, she actually owned a restaurant, and I played there every other week. So every time I would come back to the restaurant, I'd be like, well, how's it going with Dawn? And she'd be like, oh, we're off. And then I'd come back 2 weeks later, well, we're on again. And then the more we got talking, I realized that every time she was in, he was out. And it was reminding me of the whole yin-yang, like we always want what we don't have. And there's a challenge thing there, I think, going on with them anyway. Like, as long as it was a challenge, he was in. But as soon as she's like, okay, I'm yours, he was out. So I thought I'd write about it. This is called Love Me or Love Me Not. Do you love me or love me not? Give you the green light and then you stop. It's a thrill of chasing what you ain't got. Do you love me or love me not? It's a cool game you play. First you're pushing, then you pull. Loving you, babe, is like a complicated riddle. You start leaning in when I just about had enough. Make up your mind, babe, or this girl is gonna be calling your bluff. Do you love me or love me not? Give you the green light and then you stop. It's a thrill of chasing what you ain't got. Do you love me or love me not? How long did you think you'd come in and out my life? I deserve a man who will do me right. Don't think for a minute that I won't see it through. I meant what I said, but for some kind of reason you're still not believing. I'll be leaving you. Do you love me or love me not? Give you the green light and then you stop. It's a thrill of chasing what you ain't got. Do you love me or love me not? It's a thrill of chasing what you ain't got. Do you love me or love me not? Do you love me or love me not? Thank you. Thanks a lot.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Giselle, your voice. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Ah,
On those
makes up
love
for my
me's,
lack of guitar playing.
it's so big, so full. I love it.
Beautiful. Okay, so I think I'm going to play a song here. This one took me 3 years to write.
All right, not an hour. That's more my speed. 3 years. I love it.
That is more my speed. Which is nice, but, going along with what Dan was saying, those songwriters' challenges, they force you to make decisions.
Yeah.
And those decisions, often are just lucky accidents. And, you know, at times it just gives you that framework, doesn't it? Like that, you know, you need, like you talk about modifying a song, you know, like sometimes it needs it. You know, sometimes it doesn't, but most of the time it probably needs it. And, but it just forces you to make those decisions and not overthink.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But this one here is a song about looking for a muse. You know, just out there, just looking for inspiration. It's called Heat Seeker. I'm searching high heaven, going over with the fine-tooth comb. I'm using night vision, and I've been turning over every stone for you. I'm turning over every stone for you. Only you. Heads up, I'm incoming, a heat seeker in the dead of night. And I'm running, just gonna, and I'm hoping maybe I'll collide with you. I'm hoping maybe I'll collide with you. Only you. The world around is all apocalyptical. I can't live it without you. Just when I'm giving in, feel like I'm homing in, I found the beacon inside you. Whoa, whoa, I don't know who you are, I don't know where you are, don't know where I'm going to. I don't know who you are, I don't know where you are, I wanna collide with you. I don't know who you are, I don't know where you are, I don't know where I'm going to. I don't know who you are, I don't know where you are, I wanna collide with you. 'Cause I'm a heat seeker, wanna collide with you. Heat seeker, will I collide with, will I collide with, will I collide with, will I collide with, will I collide with you. Heat seeker, wanna collide with you.
Wow. Dirty.
That's nice.
That was awesome.
I think I found a couple muses right here on stage, so yeah.
Oh, stop. Keep going. Well, my friends, we're just past halfway through Three Little Birds here. So I will mention one more time that we have two great ways to take care of your artist. Peter is actually doing his part right now. Peter always does his part. He comes to so many shows and takes care of his artists. And we ask that you do as well. Redbird has been doing quote-unquote free shows ever since they started about 5 years ago in that little wee room over there. And they remain quote-unquote free based on the generosity of you folks enjoying the show. So you can do it by QR code. We've made it pretty easy. It's amazing, actually, how many people go home and forget to do the QR code thing. We see all the numbers. But you can hit that QR code with your phone and just enter whatever you're able to provide to the artists. And if you don't do the digital thing, then we've got cash up at the front for you. It's kind of funny. There was a period of, thank you very much, you guys. It's kind of funny. There was a period of time where we came raring out of COVID restrictions and partied like mad, partied our faces off, and kind of didn't look back on it. There's a bit of a memory loss thing. They've actually kind of studied it, and there's a bit of a memory loss for individuals because of how we acted in COVID. We were very sedentary, and we were looking at our devices a lot, and it was really hard to have anything very exciting that would step out in life. But it's interesting to look back, and there were a few good things that happened, that came out of it. And individually, maybe you had some good things. I had one good thing. Well, a few good things, but this next song is about one good thing. A good friend of mine, he's an artist, and he's also a festival kid. And I'm going to paint you a picture of what this man looks like. His name is Spencer, and he's got a big, really, really, really bushy, scraggly beard about this big. And he wears his hat with the peak tipped up all the time, everywhere he goes. And usually his belly is hanging halfway out of his shirt. And he lives in a van, and he's a good friend. He's a musician as well. So he was doing this thing. He was out of work, like we all were, and he tried to, generate some sales online. So he got a bunch of embroidered patches of that same goofy smiling mug of his embroidered on a patch. And he did this in August or something, and I ordered one, but entirely forgot about it until one day in the middle of January. You know how it is here in Kelowna when it's January. It's been gray for months, and it's going to be gray for more months. And I get seasonal affective disorder, so I was pretty sad. And restrictions were pretty heavy at this time, too. And I got this letter in the mail, and it's a repurposed Revenue Canada envelope. So it's got the window on it, and the backside was taped shut. And inside the window is my name and my address, just kind of like chicken scrawled. And then the return address was scribbled out because it would have been Revenue Services Canada. And it was scrawled S. Holmes from Kelowna BC. And so I opened this up, and I found a Save On Foods receipt. And on the back of that Save On Foods receipt were about 7 words scribbled, "Hey Dan, keep on rising, love you, Spencer." And it changed everything. Yeah. And it was amazing because it came with the embroidered patch of his face. And it changed my whole outlook. So this is a tune I wrote about writing letters. I do this now for fans across BC and Alberta. And it comes with a Christmas card, and I write to some people in Kelowna. So if you want to receive a Christmas card this year, come see me after the show. I got a letter in the mail the other day. Inside was an old friend's face. Now the letter didn't have much to say. Even still, it was a warm embrace. So I'm writing to you from my place. It ain't much, but hell, it's my space. These little circles, little scribbles, these little R's, they're asking what are you doing now that they close down bars. Finding the words shouldn't be hard. The joys in the subtle art. Or I'll see in the country letters to me. I pull out one, lots of colors and free. Now it came from only 30 miles away. Now I'm pretty glad you came today. Finding words shouldn't be hard. The joys in the soul are. I'll send the country letters to you. They remind us of who we are. I'm gonna write you that letter. This time I put pen to paper. Gonna write you that letter. This time I put pen to paper. Finding those words, no, it shouldn't be hard. The joys in the soul are. I'll send the country those letters to you. They remind us of who we are. We can't forget who we are. Thanks very much.
That
guys
is
want
my
letters?
Favorite song. I do. Can I
Yeah.
be on your letter list?
Of course, yeah.
That's my favorite song of yours.
Oh, thank you. We are. What time are we at? Yeah, maybe
Or you think, or do you want to?
definitely one more full, like, we'll complete this round for
Okay.
sure.
That was so good. Kind of lost my train of thought.
Neurospicy.
Remind us of who we are. Yeah. Neurospicy.
Beautiful, beautiful.
This is something I wrote with a good friend of mine. Just kind of talks about when there's no more talking to do, and maybe there's a need for something other than words. All right. We need some interference in this silent treatment. Another dinner's come and gone, another glass of wine. On to watching shows, 'cause we already know that your day was okay and mine was fine. It's time to turn the TV off. And I don't wanna talk, 'cause I've been thinking about this all It's been a little while since we've seen eye to eye. I can't have this conversation anymore, 'cause talk is cheap and words repeat. I can't remember what we're even fighting for. It's time to agree to disagree. And I've got one more thing before we fall asleep. I've been thinking about this all day long, and I hope I'm not the only one. Let's start a fire and burn it bright. And I don't want to tell you what I need, not how I feel or what I mean tonight. Baby, read my mind. We need some interference in this silent treatment. Thank you.
So good. Okay, so this next one here, not to bring up the Pandy Wandy again, but that was, that was a tough couple years creatively for me. I actually did less writing during that, which is different. A lot of artists actually thrived. I mean, we all experience it in our own way.
I'm with you. People were learning Italian and I was not writing anything.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
So I started writing this one a year ago when I got back from my little excursion, writing that song Blood Pressure. I thought, you know what, I'm going to write a song about kind of coming out of that fog. And I finished it just, about a month ago, I guess. So it took about a year. This one's called Toes in the Water. Late 22 in the autumn, back to normal and it's awkward, and sleep's been failing me often. Yeah, the slightest little breeze rolls me like a tumbleweed. With no serenity, toes in the water. I should go in a little farther, 'cause these days are getting shorter, and there's still so much to see. So I'm rolling up my sleeves and going in up to my knees. Used to always see the magic. We were out there chasing rabbits, enjoying ourselves, misunderstood our wealth.
years gone by, lost in the static, and I've become a beast of habit in my shell. Can anybody tell? Now it's late 23 and it's autumn. Most of the news has been awful. And I'm not much of a talker. At times I don't say what I mean. Like when you ask me how I've been, I say I'm living the dream. Used to always see the magic. We were out there chasing rabbits, enjoying ourselves, misunderstood our wealth. Oh, years gone by, lost in the static. Oh, I've become a beast of habit in my shell. Can anybody tell? Oh, used to always see the magic. You were always chasing rabbits, enjoying ourselves, misunderstood our wealth. Whoa, years gone by, lost in the static. I've become a beast of habit in my shell. Can anybody tell? Toes in the water. I should go in a little farther. 'Cause these days are getting shorter. And there's still so much to see. So I'm rolling up my sleeves and going in up to my knees. Thank you.
I love that. In our shell, lost in our shell. Can anybody tell? That's amazing. I love that.
It's so vulnerable. I love that one.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
That's one of the more personal ones I've ever written.
Wow.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That was awesome.
Thanks.
I eat that up. So that's more of that, please, Stef.
Okay. That's where I'm at right now. Thank you.
Well, my friends, do you want to do one more round? Let's do one more round. You guys got one more round in you?
Sure.
Yeah?
Maybe something.
Well, I'm going to do another song I did from the songwriting challenge. And this one is the one I kind of kept of the three that I did for that songwriters challenge. And this one, I don't know, it's kind of served as a lesson to myself, or me trying to scold myself, but it's all about kind of taking a moment. With this neuro-spiciness, I tend to be just active all the time. And I have a workaholic dad as well, so I grew up just watching my male father figure just not stop. He's still around today, and he's stopped, which is great. But I got to figure out how to do that yet, and that's what this song's about. So. There it is. What do you do singing those blues, towing the line of what's on your mind those high and lonesome times? Fearing it's gone, lighting your song. Gotten today, but it doesn't change the feeling just the same. Try to give back, try to keep trying. Gonna all stay, and it doesn't change the feeling just the same. Hallelujah, it'll move ya. But singing His praise is such a waste. You'd kill for just a rest. Doing my best, yes it is. When it rains, it pours, and you close the door, but the water's caving in. Gotta take some time to realize, take some time to breathe. Gotta rest your head, shake out the cobwebs, take some time for you. Gotta take some time to realize, take some time to breathe. Gotta rest your head, shake out the cobwebs, take some time for you. What do you do singing those blues? Gotta call the day, but it doesn't change the feeling just the same.
Yes.
Thanks very much. That one's still on the cutting board. We're trying to figure it out.
I remember that one. That was one of my favorites from that.
Oh,
those
really?
Sessions you did, yeah.
Thank you.
It's lovely. It's got a momentum.
It
It
does.
just
And I
has this-
didn't have the momentum playing it here like for the first two verses, and I'm like, oh, there it is.
Oh,
Thank you.
lovely.
I love these songwriter challenges you guys are talking about.
You should try one
I'm
out.
gonna try, even though I'm really scared, because it
I-
usually takes me a long time to write a song.
The beauty, well, we were talking about this. The
Yeah.
beauty is like when you do the challenge, expectations go out the window.
Yeah.
And so then it's like, it's no consequences. So then it's, if you keep it, that's a bonus. Like even if it's just in your journal or lyric book, like, and you
it's
find
better
it.
than sitting there
Yeah.
filtering everything and not writing anything.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I need a really big cup of tea for the cup of tea challenge.
There's no rules on the size of tea.
Yeti thermos.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to think of the. We moved to the Okanagan 2 years ago, and we absolutely love it here. We're loving it, yay! And so I'm enjoying calling the Okanagan home. But for a long time it was just a dream that we had, and we didn't know if it would come true. But we had so many good times dreaming about it. And this song kind of speaks to that. Like, I think even if it didn't come true, it was really fun dreaming about it. Dreams are important, There's a lot of joy in the dreaming, even if it doesn't come true. So I'll give this one a go. Wouldn't it be outrageous if you and me were rich and famous? We never punch a clock, say goodbye to bills. We'd have our castle on a hill. Yeah, I just like dreaming with you. I get that feeling. There's nothing that we can do. We can take a ride on a shooting star, fly to the moon and stay where we are. 'Cause even if it never comes true, baby, I like dreaming, with you. Imagine we had that winning ticket. There's so much cash we couldn't spend it. We never punch a clock, say goodbye to bills. We'd have our castle on a hill. Yeah, I just like dreaming with you. I get that feeling. There's nothing that we can do. We can take a ride on a shooting star, fly to the moon, stay where we are. 'Cause even if it never comes true, baby, I like dreaming with you. Baby, I like dreaming with you. I get that feeling. There's nothing that we can do. We can take a ride on a shooting star, fly to the moon, stay where we are. 'Cause even if it never comes true, baby, I like dreaming with you. Yeah.
It's about time we got a cheerful song up here. Steph and I really lean into the sad bastard from time to time. That was beautiful.
Well, with like my River Teeth project, Shar and I, that's a pretty upbeat stuff.
Yeah.
So when it's just me in my own head, I think that's where it happens. Speaking of that, I guess I have one more here. This is about kind of losing sleep. trying to sleep well. I don't know. Like I've come up with a lot of different. Like I realized I need like 4 pillows to sleep well.
Whoa.
I need
Like,
a lot of things.
I need I need a good deep pillow where I can sink my head into, and when I breathe, the pillows kind of like create a white noise in my ears. That helps. A pillow over my face, a pillow on my chest. I just basically cocoon me in pillows, and I'm probably good, but nothing too complicated.
I mean, the bonus is if there's an intruder, they won't notice you're there.
So this is a song about when you turn out the lights, you're like yawn. Oh wait a minute, my brain isn't shutting off. So here it goes. Is it the weight of the atmosphere? Is it the pace of the movement here? Is it the pull of the glowing sphere? Calling me out, trying to carry me away, calling me out. Calling me out, but I'm a million miles away. Turn the light out. Midnight math. I ain't counting sheep, I'm counting cash. Midnight math. To tally what I have. Midnight math. Midnight math. I'm just another insomniac. Oh, why can't I slay in my bed and drift off into oblivion? Close my eyes only to wake up in my head, surrounded. My skull is the lion's den. I say goodnight, then I toss and turn out the light. It becomes a fight. These restless eyes open wide. Look at the time. Those numbers, they don't lie. Unlike the endless figures running through my mind. Oh, why can't I sleep like I'm dead? But there's no airplane mode in my head. Close my eyes and I try to
myself. I'm alive, but I can't help freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm not even good at math. You know, I just want to sleep. Just want to sleep. Midnight math. I ain't counting sheep, only cash. Goddamn money, eh? Midnight math. Oh, I divide and subtract. Here's a math joke for you. Midnight math. The denominator in my bed mass. Midnight math. I'm just another insomniac. Why can't I lie in my bed? Just drift off into oblivion. I close my eyes only to wake up in my head. Surrounded, my skull is the lion's den, and I'm freaking out. And I'm freaking out. Oh, I wish I could sleep like I'm dead. But there's no airplane mode in my head. Close my eyes and I try to center myself. I'm alive, but I can't help freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Just trying to sleep. I don't, like I said, I'm not good at math. I don't want this in my head. I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep. Oh, why can't I just sleep? Oh, I just want to sleep. Oh, please just let me sleep. Oh, why can't I sleep? I just want to sleep. But I'm too busy counting. I'm too busy stressing. I'm too busy doing midnight math. Maybe it's not enough pillows.
More pillows.
Love it.
Thank you.
Cheers, all I say.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the right side of your stage, you can find him on Instagram at Stef Be Tuned. You can find River Teeth. You can find Trixie the Clown and her best friend, Mr. Brown Nose. Let's hear it for Stef Be on your right side. Center stage, you can find her as Sanderson Giselle on Instagram or Giselle Music online. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Giselle Sanderson. And my friends, my name is Dan Tait, but give it up for yourselves. Those of you that were with us the whole way listening, you caught some beauties in there. Let's hear it for yourselves. My friends, we have an open mic coming up hot. So we've got Nomon kicking it off. We'll have tunes going at 8:45.